again because I was thinking and then I wanted to work on them, but it wasn't available. So it's always useful. It is.
We're live.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, we still can't hear Zet, and I'm not sure if there's a way to get him the message. Yeah, we can't hear you. You might want to reload or something, perhaps.
Can't hear you.
Okay, so he could hear us. That's good.
Okay.
You want to try talking again? Yeah, for some reason the audio isn't coming through.
95.
Yeah, we're
I'm
still
a
not.
unique person.
Wait,
according to this.
I saw a blip on your audio, but I'm still not hearing you. Maybe it's a bad connector or something. I guess I should take this second to say welcome to the Social Coding Sync. It's the 5th of February. And with us we have Paslar and Abram and Chris from Giveth and Zoltan, who is working on Smart Rays.
Hello.
Can you try your mic again? Oh, there we go. So say hi, introduce yourself.
Okay. Maintainer of Vegan. Okay. Well, I'm setting up this Bright ID and maybe I'll make new connection. Just trying. Oops.
Can you turn down the brightness on your screen?
You need to clean your camera on the back. Or no, that's not like your laptop's camera. You need a
yeah,
never mind.
Just turn down the brightness on your phone to like 30% or something.
That works too. That's yes. Move away the notifications.
Yeah, move the phone up a little bit.
Yes, there you go. Yes, and look at your screen to set it. Like look at the screen of your laptop. Look at the display. Not yes.
Yeah, you need to move it up.
Yeah, don't move it towards the camera. Just look at your screen.
Upward. Like
there you go.
A little more.
Upper and closer. Much closer.
Normally you can see what you see.
Yeah,
it's look at your own screen.
Me neither, yes.
Yeah, it's not coming. The QR code isn't coming through. But that's okay. Oh, hello, Carly.
Hi, how are you? Sorry, I'm a little bit late.
Oh, it's okay. We started the stream late, so everybody's kind of introducing themselves right now. So you're up.
Okay, perfect. So my name's Carly. I work at a blockchain development startup out of Hamilton by Toronto in Canada. And what we're kind of looking to do is not really focus right now on the development side, but kind of help out where we can in the marketing department for any projects that are looking to get a project off the ground. So we're looking to kind of work with some grassroots companies and just kind of offer up our time to help people out if they need services. And like we've done some white paper work, website work, reports, industry research, that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're kind of just here in case anybody needs any help. We can kind of be a resource for you.
Excellent, excellent. And if Paslar, you wanna go again really quick just to say who you are.
Yeah, because the two people weren't here. I'm Paslar or Paslar. It's a CSM. So I'm here with Abram. We are working on Etherbank for some time right now. We are we have worked on Bright ID a lot. So That's most of our contributions. And then right now we're working on blank DAO because it uses Bright ID that we created to provide proof of uniqueness, and then give us a lot of possibilities to get rid of the blockchain, because you have a device to fight double spending attacks, all kinds of attacks. So the Bright ID and then blank DAO, which is going to be a DAO that you wouldn't have heard of before. So that's it. Yeah.
Okay, and Zoltan, just really quick, just for the stream purposes.
Yeah, I'm working on Smart Raise with an Austrian grant. That's a charity crowdfunding platform based on Ethereum.
Cool, cool. So I guess if anybody wants to talk some more specifics about their projects or whatever, I know that I wanted to hear a little bit more about the blank DAO idea. So maybe we'll start with you.
Hey, Bowen, question.
Yeah.
Could
yes.
you, maybe to make it efficient with like the time that we have, maybe you can, just a suggestion, maybe you can start with like, what are some agenda topics that people have? Then you're able to like go through all of them before we get to the end.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything that they would like to add other than that?
I think the link branding and Etherbank, that just I heard like I forgot your name, but you were interested in helping out projects with branding, and I think that's something, and communication. I think Etherbank is definitely up for this. So I would love to hear more about like what these branding possibilities are, maybe for other projects as well that are here.
Yeah, sure. Like we can, if you want, we can talk outside of the meeting.
Yeah. So what you do is like branding, like that's what.
Yeah, so my side is more of the marketing. So we do have in-house developers, but I focus on, I mean, so you can check out our website, coinaccord.io, and we have like a resource page there where I'll build, we do a lot of information and educational work. So we'll do a lot of just like we run a couple meetups, we try and share information, get people like interested in the space. And we do branding if you need that. Like we have our own UI developers as well. We have a couple graphic designers. So we do have a whole team of people that we can leverage for you. And we just kind of want to be able to work with some companies, you know, just offer our time up and help out. So yeah, branding, marketing, websites, different documents that you might need built. We've done a couple ICOs, but we're kind of out of the ICO space. We just kind of want to work with companies who are looking to, you know, have a project that like makes sense. It's a viable project. So.
Mm-hmm. I have 1,000 questions for you. Hello, yes, where have you been? But like for our you know marketing part, we have lots of questions about mostly about like costs, because we're asking for grants right now, and then we're doing lots of stuff with the crowds in it, but we don't have a clear idea about the costs and everything. Yes. But I think that I can have a really nice discussion with you about blank DAO's branding. It was my idea. I like defended. But
we're looking for compensation. We're just looking to help people out. If like we're just trying to offer up some free help. So we know that right now it's kind of a difficult space to be in. So we have the resources and just want to help out where we can.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Really quick, Zoltan, did you also maybe want to talk a little bit about the state of Smart Raise, perhaps? Just so I wanted to make sure that we got everybody covered who wanted to bring something up during the meeting, so we could kind of like move through the agenda, so we could be done within the next 30 minutes, because I have another meeting.
Gotcha. So currently the state is that, well, there's kind of like a preview available. I posted that in the channel. On the weekend, I'll be working on to put the whole thing on testnet, and then basically so we can play with it end to end. And at this stage, or I'm kind of going into the stage to find the first projects to work with. So projects who want to raise money based on this stage-based system. I have a few connections in Austria to projects that might be interested, but of course I'm looking for anything worldwide. Yeah, so if you know someone who has a good project that would fit, who wants to do some fundraising, that would be great. Send them my way. And Carly, maybe since you mentioned marketing, that's absolutely something where I have a weak spot at the moment because I cannot do everything at the same time.
For
so,
sure, yeah.
If there's something that sounds interesting to you guys to put in a few hours and help me make this work, that would be also great. Maybe we can take it offline and then talk later.
Absolutely, yeah.
So yeah, so that's where I stand. Anything else that's interesting? Yeah, I guess once it's on testnet, I'll post it again, and then we can play around with it. At the moment, it's more like looking at the screenshot and see the dummy data.
Yeah, I just posted a link to your project in the chat because Chris had asked for it. So if anybody,
oh, sorry, I didn't see that.
No,
yeah, perfect.
Yeah, it's so that's the one that you put up in social coding earlier.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen that, guys, check it out. It looks the UI is pretty slick for the front end for sure. I like it. It's very angular. Okay.
Thanks.
Chet, did you have anything to bring up as far as projects or looking for help or looking to help with anything, or you're muted? Oh, there you go.
I have been just fixing bugs in vegan and so on, so I don't actually am just so up to date in this all Ethereum and so on social coding projects currently. So I have not been so involved. So sure, I'm interested, and there was this Ethereum project that was looking for some funding, but I don't know where it is now.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to swing back around on that one. I know that we had talked about doing that, but we haven't talked since then. So we'll have to take that off. Send me a message in Riot, and
okay.
I'll try and do some research as to where all of that's at.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess to Paslar, I kind of think everybody here knows where Etherbank is at. But what I am interested in hearing about is what the blank DAO idea is.
So yeah, it is a DAO to support developers mostly, and then all the people. It has a fair distribution of produced tokens in its banking system because you have proof of uniqueness. You don't need to rely on miners or distribute your tokens based on the stakes that they already have. That makes it richer, richer all the time. It's going to be distributed fair, and then by the vote of all people, because we have proof of uniqueness, because we have a bright ID. We've been working on it. The white paper, it is almost ready. I'm going blind from reading. I want to say that all the time because these glasses. It is because of bright ID's brilliant idea. We're working on it, having a ledger which is like off-chain. You don't need a blockchain, like mining and then CPU powers anymore because we have bright ID again. Bright ID, yes, bright ID. Did I say bright ID? And then we're working on creating a crowd sale, and then the crowd sale is going to be. Today, I spend a lot of time trying to integrate it with 0x. Have you heard of it? It's an exchange. It tries to, it enables you to create an exchange for yourself. Like Aragon makes it easy to create a DAO. The 0x makes it easy to create an exchange for your own. Yes, receive DAI. We're working on receiving DAI, ironically. Because we have lots of problems with DAI, but we're just doing the crowd sale just with DAI. So we're trying to have it integrated with DAI. So I told you about the crowd sale. I told you about the ledger. I told you about what else we're working. Oh, the website design is ready. I think the easiest way to have an overview of Blank DAO is the website. The one picture. I think Abraham is yes. It is. He's uploading it on social coding. Just look, give it a look. The website design, because it's blank. It's just like text, easy text, short text. And then we called it blank because we wanted the people to decide what it is. It is supposed to be called, like as a symbol, like you're in control of everything, because we're sure that you are unique people. Why? Because we have like white ID. So blank DAO is going to be revolutionary if we really can work it out. And we're asking everyone for the feedback all the time, just literally all the time. And then I'm going to talk to Carly more about marketing later after the meeting, because I really need her thoughts on the costs and then our brandings and stuff. We're working on the Bowen because our milestone is on social coding about Etherbank, but we're using our funds to buy bread. So that's another thing. And then that's it. I wish Adam was here too, but he's not. So I'm ready to listen to others.
So what's the purpose behind Blank DAO? Like, give me a why on this.
So the why for Blank DAO is a fair distribution, because we think that the created value on Bitcoin or Ethereum or any other blockchain system, it is being distributed among miners, and then they are already rich because they have the devices, they have everything. So we wanted some way to have a fairer distribution and then use it to improve the system, not just for speculation and buying and trading. We wanted the raised money to exactly be spent on developing better systems for the people, and we incentivize people for being in the DAO. We're going to distribute the tokens among the people, so there are going to be lots of people joining the system just for receiving the tokens, because it is distributed among all of them, and they are literally deciding about how the tokens are going to be distributed among them. Okay. All this is just possible because of proof of uniqueness, and I'm taking a lot of time writing about it, elaborating our thoughts on paper, and then trying to create docs. Our the draft 2 of white paper is ready. I'm going to share it with you.
Okay, I have that actually on a tab behind the window that I'm looking at right now, and I read it earlier, and I was just trying to figure out whether this was like you were creating a different chain, or if you were just like trying to migrate off of using a blockchain entirely, but still using dApps like Bright ID in order for you to have your proof of uniqueness.
Yes.
Can I add some points?
He can talk.
Yeah, please.
The main idea behind the Blank DAO is that we think we can have numerous possibilities if we are able to have one account per person possibility. If we have an anti-civil system successfully working, we think this can bring huge possibilities to the future of decentralization. One of these possibilities is that we can have a distributed ledger that work based on proof of uniqueness instead of proof of work or proof of stake. But we think it's just one of these possibilities. We listed about I think 10 possibilities that each one can be very interesting if described it well. In Blank DAO, we are trying to describe these possibilities and try to have a token that support the creation of such ecosystem, developing dApps that are zero fees, that are scalable, that are more secure than blockchain dApps. The idea behind Blank DAO is this, but I think we need more time to be able to present it correctly and efficiently.
And it
Okay.
seems like the more you talk about Bright ID, the main developer shows up.
Were your ears burning, Adam?
Yeah. Yeah, I just got out of a call talking with the guys from Manabase. So yeah, sorry I'm late, but
Cool.
I'm glad I came this time. Like 2 weeks ago, I showed up about this time. I was like, oh, everybody left. Glad I still caught you guys. So
Introduce
You're in
yourself to the
time.
stream
We're
now
on
that
here.
you're here.
okay, great. Yeah, I'm Adam Stallard. I work on Bright ID, which is amazing. I love working on it. Yeah, and we're a decentralized identity solution. We're building the tools to create an identity network, which hopefully will include everyone and allow people to have cool new stuff that they couldn't have before, like universal basic income and the ability to vote in different ways that they couldn't before that don't involve national governments. And so this is exciting stuff for the decentralized organization space. We just got back from presenting it at Ericon and very well received there. It's amazing how many people, when they hear about something like Bright ID, they say, oh, cool. Like I had an idea that I put on the back burner because I didn't know how to do it. But wow, now that Bright ID's here, I can do this now, and I want to talk to you. So it was amazing, like all the people that came up to us. And so yeah, just really exciting times for us. Yeah, we obviously have a website, brightid.org, if you want to learn more about that.
Awesome. Are you going to East Denver by any chance?
Oh man, I wish. I don't get to do conferences very much. I kind of have to stick around and support my kids and stuff. I've got 2 young kids, so like Berlin was awesome. I love that I got that chance to do that, but that's like a once in a year thing for me, unfortunately.
Well, you'll be missed, and one day we'll run into each other in real life.
Yes,
and then
definitely.
and then we can trade IDs.
Oh yeah, or we could do that over video chat. So.
Yeah, we just did that, all of us. We missed that. It's funny.
But we're streaming right now, so maybe we'll wait until the end.
Yeah, don't want to interrupt the stream.
I'm a unique person, and I can prove it to you.
Yeah, and every time I see that little icon with the glasses, I'm like, yeah, I know that guy.
Yep. Well, perfect. So I'm not sure where everybody's at as far as if they had anything else that they wanted to bring up before we kind of wind the meeting down. If so, go ahead and either raise your hand or chime in at this point.
Yeah, I think it's a good moment because it's first of all, it's cool to have again a nice group of people. It's been a while, and I really hope that we can like revive this and have again a very active social coding meeting with lots of new projects and people also exchanging information. I really like now that we have someone who's offering branding help and someone looking for marketing help. So that's the beauty for me of social coding. And so, yeah, I think I just wanted to say in general, like, tell other projects as well if they need help, and I think this is a great place to bring people together. And I think it will be good to define like what do we want in this meeting. I don't think that ideas are welcome. I would say it's not something that we need to like pin down now, but I think it would be good to just like say like, hey, I come to this meeting because I'm getting this out of this, or I'm expecting this. That's a question that interests me out of like a communication perspective.
Absolutely, which is a really good idea. I got ID on the brain now. Thanks, guys.
Phone typo.
So I'm probably going to make another one of those crazy forms to see if I can, basically a feedback form, if you will, to find out what everybody, because I know there are probably people that are lurkers and workers in the social coding channel that don't come to the meetings because, maybe they hate going to meetings, for example, or maybe they don't like presenting themselves in sort of a one-on-one format where they have to communicate with other people. Because I totally get it. I know a lot of developers that are not people, if you know what I mean. So I want to. Well, I mean that like maybe they don't. They aren't so hot on social interaction, and I kind of want to figure out a way to incorporate them into this big machine as well. So I'll probably, within the next couple of days, put up a feedback form in the social coding chat so we can just add to those ideas. And I'll go over a little bit with you, Chris, on that. You had something to add, Paslar?
I just wanted to say that I use this meeting to just be introduced to new people. I get introduced to new projects, and I always spend like half an hour a day checking out the social coding room. I always open the links. I always read them, even though I sometimes don't react or don't have a comment because I'm busy on something else. But I always give it a read. It's always open. The tab is going to open. And then I've met like Adam in person here. I've met Josh, Chris, Bowen, and then this is good. Like I know that someone is out there. It's not just like quotes. But yeah, I definitely agree with having it like what's gonna happen, who's gonna talk about what on that meeting. That is awesome. Yes, because we're gonna use them a lot.
I am in total agreement with that. Anyone else? Did you have anything more in depth that you wanted to share, Adam?
No, I've got to go back and watch the video of this because I'm reading through Blank DAO now, and of course I think that everything that's coming from Abram and Paslar is really cool. So I've got to read up on this stuff, but and also I've got to do like Paslar was saying, go back through, open up some links and see what other people are working on. But yeah, I'm sorry I missed the first part.
Oh, no problem. I just wanted to give you the opportunity to share a few shows.
Yeah.
You have no idea. Yes, we called you a lot, and then you showed up. That was awesome.
Yeah, you were mentioned a couple of times early on. Well, I guess with that, anybody who wants to stick around to continue to interact with each other, I guess the formal part of the meeting is over, and it, please have at. Chris, we may have an onboarding meeting coming up in like 10 minutes.
Good. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm open for that.
Okay. Do we want to keep streaming after this, or should we stop the stream and let everybody chat amongst themselves?
If we hop off, it's best to stop it, or otherwise it will continue all night long, which could be interesting. Nice experiment.
Oh yeah, I did want to do the Bright ID thing with Adam.
Yeah, after the stream stops, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll stop the stream for this time. Okay, cool.
Thanks a lot.
And it's